Good morning, Ashley.
Hi.
How's your day going?
It's alright.
Okay, that's cool. That's what's up. I like your outfit.
Thanks.
You should be a sponsor for Reebok. So how old are you, Ashley?
I just turned 34 on Monday.
Okay, happy birthday.
Thank you.
Any celebrations for your birthday?
No.
Not really? It's cool, it's cool. It's all right. I don't celebrate my birthday too often anymore either.
Yeah.
Right.
I don't really have any family. So, just me and my kids' dad.
I'm sorry, can you speak up a little bit for me?
I don't really have any family, so it's just me and my kids' dad.
You and your kid's father?
Yeah.
You know, and where's your kid?
He's with my brother right now.
He's with your brother? You get to see him at all?
I do, but it's been a little while since I've seen him. July 1st was the last time I saw him.
Okay, July 1st, not too long ago. Hopefully you get to see him again. So where are you from?
I'm from Eagleville, Montgomery County.
Montgomery County.
Yeah.
Nice area.
It is. It's a really nice area.
Right. What brings you down here to Kensington, PA? Philadelphia.
Well, I use dope, so come down here and I get my shit down here. I've been coming down here since 2008, maybe.
It's 2008.
Yeah.
Good 14 years.
Yeah.
How often do you use this substance?
Every day. I had 11 years clean now, and I just recently relapsed 2 years ago.
11 years clean, girl. You do this again, Ash. How was your life during those 11 years clean?
Well, I spent 7 of them in state prison, and I came home, and they were good. I worked a lot. I had my son. They were good.
Good years when you came home, right?
Yeah.
How many years did you have after your bid?
4. Almost 4.
You said 4 years? What did you go to state prison for?
Conspiracy to attempt to deliver and aggravated assault.
Conspiracy and intent?
Conspiracy to intent to deliver.
Okay. Were you drug dealing at the time yourself, or were you just hanging with somebody?
No, my boyfriend at the time was.
Is it your baby's father or no?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Did he do some time? Is he still doing time?
He did do time. I don't know where he is now, if he's still in jail or not, but yeah, he got longer than I did. So.
Now, how was trials and tribulations during your prison stint? How was it during prison?
Yeah, it's horrible. Well, my sentence was 15 months to 7 years, and I did every bit of the 7 years because of misconducts and stuff.
Because of what?
Misconducts.
Because of misconducts?
Yeah. And my 12-year-old's dad, when I was upstate, he passed away. I lost my dad, my grandma, and my grandfather when I was upstate too. And then when I came home, I just recently lost my mom too.
Sorry to hear that. Sorry for your loss. Now, what type of misconducts were you violating or were you causing?
Well, I mean, like petty ones, not having my shirt tucked in, smoking in my cell. And then, like 6 years in, I got caught up in like some drug shit, and they sent me to Cambridge Springs in Erie for my last year. Sent me out there like for 27 separations.
What type of childhood would you say you had growing up?
It's pretty shitty. My dad was a drunk. He would come home and, beat my mom and, hit me. It's pretty fucked up.
Very traumatic.
Yeah.
Would you say you endured a lot of pain growing up as a child,
Yeah.
and it led you to where you are now?
Yeah.
When was drugs introduced to your life?
When I was about 15.
When you was 15? What type of drug?
Coke and then crack. And then after that it was like Oxy 80s. And then started changing the Oxy 80s to the OPs where you couldn't crush them down.
Mm-hmm.
And that's when I switched to heroin.
It's a lot of substances to deal with at the time. At the age of 15. Now, you got clean. How? How did you get clean? What drove you to get clean?
Well, I had open cases. I had 3 open cases, and I didn't want to go to jail, and be sick. So I got myself clean before I got sentenced.
That's good. You got clean before you even went to prison.
Yeah.
Okay, that's good. Who introduced you to these substances at the age of 15?
This guy, he actually turned out to be my husband when I was 18. I got married to him when I was 18.
Wow. He introduced you? And where is your husband, or is he your ex-husband? Where is he at now?
He's my ex-husband. He's in Florida. He actually just, we're still friends, but he just got hit by a moped or something. I don't know. He was on a moped and got hit by a truck, I think, and just had 3 different brain surgeries.
Still friends? You still keep in touch with him?
Yeah.
Was he clean at the time when he got into his injury?
Yeah, he was clean.
And he's doing good for himself?
Yeah.
Were you doing good when you were with him?
Not really, no.
So,
It was a long
okay.
time ago, though.
Your relationship had ended and he had got clean after? Okay. No kids with him at all?
No.
Okay. You just have one?
I have 2 kids, actually. I have a 12-year-old. I had him about 6 months before I went upstate.
Mm-hmm.
No, a year before I went upstate. And his dad passed away when I was in jail. And
Sorry to hear that.
His grandparents adopted him.
That's good to hear. And he's with his grandparents, though.
But he doesn't know who I am.
Never met him yet?
I haven't.
You ever plan on getting back in his life and possibly meeting him?
I'd like to. He lives near me. When I was clean, I used to go, I would drive over to where he lives, and I would see him riding his bike.
What type of feeling is that, seeing your son and, him not knowing you, but did you ever want to just run up and see him? Just tell him who you are?
Yeah. Honestly, it makes me feel like a piece of shit.
You're not. You're not. I know it's hard, but you're not. You're just struggling with addiction. And I can understand that.
Somebody's dog on the loose. Dog is on the loose, bro. Oh, man. Thanks for the interview. I'm sorry, bro.
Sorry. Dog on the loose. Guys.
He looks nice. He gives his dog. Every holiday I would, that I was home, I would go to his house and I would, I would get him a card and a gift card and I would tape it to his door, the front door of the house. So, I don't think that they're giving him my mail, but...
So it's a possibility that he knows you're around. Well, he definitely knows you're around somewhere. I'm pretty sure they told him, but, you're going to get to see him one day once you get clean. Right? Now, what do you do out here to acquire your addiction?
Now I boost now. That's all I do now.
You boost?
Yeah. When I was down here before, I was on Backpage, so I would go out on dates with people. I actually got caught up in a human trafficking ring, believe it or not. And when I was upstate, Major Crimes from Montgomery County came up to see me. And I never told anybody, like, things that had happened, but he came up to Muncie or whatever to see me and showed me pictures of the guy and asked me if I knew who it was.
Right.
And told me they found my social security card at his house when his house got raided. And when his house got raided, he had 2 girls locked in there.
Now, it sounds so crazy, so crazy. So crazy, these stories.
He's in prison now. In September 2018, Major Crimes came and picked me up from Cambridge Springs and brought me to Montgomery County for his sentencing hearing to give an impact statement. He got sentenced to 18 years.
You gave a statement?
Impact statement.
Impact statement. He got sentenced to 18 years. Job well done. Get that man off the streets. He can't harm another woman again. Job well done. Now, have you ever felt like your life was in danger when you had to go on dates? You was on Backpage, you said. Yeah.
He put me on Backpage.
He had put you on Backpage. Oh, so you didn't know your dates. These are all just random strangers. Have you ever been assaulted on a date?
Yeah. A couple of times.
Was he taking all your money?
Yeah.
Did you acquire any money off of it?
No, he just gave me drugs. Kept me well.
Now, how did you find yourself out of that situation? How did you get yourself out of it?
One night, he had a, a courier business where he delivered newspapers.
Okay.
So he worked overnight, and at nighttime he would, it was a Philly home, so it was one of those old doors where you could lock it, like from the outside, and you had to have the key on the inside to unlock it. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
So at nighttime when he would go to work, he would lock us in the house, and he had cameras. I had managed to get a hold of a phone and went out a window, and my friend had taken a cab to where I was. And so my friend had taken a cab to where I was, and before I went out the window, I heard him outside screaming my name. He was like going all around the complex screaming my name. And that's when I went out the window and got in the cab and left.
Oh my God. Thank God you survived that crazy experience. You could have easily been a victim just like any of the other girls. And thank God he got sentenced for the 18 years that he has to do. I wish he would have got more for that. Where do you see yourself in 6 months?
Hopefully clean. I kept telling myself after my birthday I was going to go to either Jefferson or the University of Penn Hospital, and they have a new detox program.
Right.
So I really want to go to the detox program.
Right.
Hopefully I'm going to go in the next couple of days, try to work myself.
Do you have shelter or are you out here homeless?
No, I'm not homeless. When my mom passed away, I got her house. So I have a really nice house actually in Eagleville. I just spend most of my time here.
Right, that's good. But you go home after you get your fix, right?
Yeah.
That's good.
Sometimes I'm down here for like a day or two. But yeah, I go home.
Right. How much do you spend on drugs a day?
Well, probably about $80, 80 to 100.
80 to 100. How much would you say you make a day?
I mean, some days are better than others, honestly. Like last Monday, I made $600. I made $600.
Last Monday you made $600?
It's a good day.
Just boosting? Wow. That's a lot of money. Do you ever feel like you're a criminal and you shouldn't be committing these type of crimes? Like,
Yeah.
you feel bad about your crimes? Right?
Yeah, I have 4 open cases right now. I'm just waiting. I'm waiting on my pretrial conferences to get sentenced, and I'm going to get maybe a short jail sentence, maybe, or probation.
Mm-hmm.
I have a lawyer, so.
Does jail really feel like a punishment to you? Are you scared of jail at all or no?
I'm scared of jail in the sense of me going there while I have a habit. In April, I went to jail for 2 weeks, and the second day I was there, I had a stroke from the withdrawal.
What if you tried to go to a clinic and try to get clean the right way? You know,
That's what I'm hoping to do. I go to the Suboxone clinic. I just started. And like I was saying, I want to go to one of the hospitals, University of Penn or Jefferson, for the detox program. So that way, when I do get sentenced, you know, the DA sees that I'm in a treatment program and I have some clean time and I'm doing counseling.
right. What's the scariest thing you ever seen out here in Kensington, Philadelphia?
In 2010, I watched somebody get shot in the head.
You watched it? You seen that with your own eyes?
It was my friend.
Would you say this lifestyle chose you or you chose it?
I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. I guess. I don't know, my brother says my dad fucked me up. I'm the way I am because of my dad.
Because of your dad?
Maybe that's true.
And how was that? How did your dad?
Well, my dad was an alcoholic and he came home and, you know, used to beat me and my mom up every day. And all I wanted was for my dad to love me. Went to drugs to numb the pain and just kept spiraling down.
You never felt that love from your dad? How about your mother?
Yeah.
You felt that love from your mother. Now, do you still talk to your brother at all? You keep in contact with him?
Yeah. My brother's custody of my son. His son got taken in April. He went with my son's father's sister, and I asked my brother to take custody of his son, and he did.
That's good. In due time, you keep taking shots at getting clean, it's going to work. How many shots would you say you've taken in the past year at getting clean? Have you taken any shots at all?
No.
Past 2 years?
No.
You haven't even tried?
I just relapsed in the past 2 years.
Okay.
Right after I had my son from postpartum.
Okay, yeah.
That's what led me to relapse, postpartum.
Postpartum. What will you tell a young person out here ripping and running the streets, 16, 17, 18, just started using drugs? What type of advice would you give them?
I talk to people like that all the time. I tell them they have their whole life ahead of them, and try to tell them some of the things that happened to me. And, you know, they can easily change their life around.
What's the first thing you're gonna do when you get clean?
Work on getting my son back.
I'd like to thank you for your time, Ashley, and telling your stories. I know they're traumatic. You've been through some crazy experiences out here, and I hope you get out of Kensington, okay? All Time Media be praying for you.